Hello there. In this video I'm going to show you one strategy for how you can share links in Canvas. This strategy involves making a one-stop shop in your modules where students can get all of the links they need to read in order to do the assignments for that week. And what will happen is your modules will look a lot slimmer because you won't have a lot of items shared in them. Instead, what you'll have is a learning guide. And that learning guide will include all the objectives and resources and activities that students are supposed to do that week. And what you can do is edit this page and link to all of the separate things that you need to link to. So for example, I have this external link right here. I can copy this link and then I can highlight the text where I want the students to click in order to access it. Click link to URL and I can paste it in and then click insert link. And I can do that with any link that I want to make certain that students can access. Copy and then paste within the learning guide wherever it seems like the most appropriate place. So this is a useful way to make certain that students are going to access all of your contents on one individual page. It also gives you space to provide context for the readings as well. So you're given space here to basically describe, here's what I want you to read for the week. These are the takeaways I want you to keep in mind as you are reading these things. These are some important ideas you should keep in mind as you're going through them. It allows you to provide some context for what you're asking individuals to do. You can also link to pages already in Canvas or to modules in Canvas. And what you would do is highlight the text where you want the link to appear and scroll over here to this sidebar and link to the page or assignment or module that you want students to receive a link to. So I'm going to link to a specific page in this case, and it will link them directly to that page wherever it is in my course. You can even link to the files page as well, providing a link to a file that you have on that page. And you can also link to assignments that you have by going over to the sidebar and looking for whatever type of assignment it is, whether it's a basic assignment or maybe, for instance, a discussion like this one is. And there you go. We have a series of links. What you can do then is scroll down and add this to the student's to-do list. What this does is it puts it into the student's calendar as something they need to do. And it also puts it into their to-do list on the right side of the page whenever they navigate to Canvas. And they will be told you have to do this by this specific date, so it will sort of prioritize it for them. And when they go to this page, they'll be able to click on any of these individual links and be taken to that page. So that's one of the methods for sharing links. You can see that it creates a much more thin module overall because you're not sharing a lot of module items. The weakness of it is you do have to make sure that students get to this learning guide, because if they overlook it, well, then they're missing all of the readings for that week. You can link back to the learning guide in the discussions and assignments, for instance. So for instance, you could edit this page and say, before you begin this assignment, remember to read the learning guide for this week. And then you could do the same thing that you'd already done in the learning guide. Highlight the text that you want to be a link, and then link back to the learning guide. So you can provide steps that make it clear to individuals where they need to go to complete readings for that week, and that can provide the guidance to help them know how to get to the links. Now, the other way that you can share links is as module items. Please visit the separate video on this page in Teaching with Canvas at LaSalle, which talks about strategies for sharing module items, links as module items.